Ashtar Command, the plans for Earth. Greetings from the Command. In light of everything we have already told you in our last messages, the belief in a non-positive future is unfounded. Yes, it is evident that there is much to be improved, and we are here to support these transformations. Those of the darkness have tried, as a last resort, to create more divergences among you, using leaders around the world to foster discord and separation. It is imperative that you rise above this, for holding hands as a single race will demonstrate, to the higher councils observing Earth, that you have achieved a more harmonious unity. The entire plan for the regeneration of the planet from the ethereal, astral, and physical realms will not be altered, and there is nothing that can change this truth. Understand that you are in the final moments, and there will be a peak in your physical nature for transformation. Signs have been given so that you may act as anchors of the new energy, and become more active in assisting with Earth's transformation. Souls incarnated and discarnate around the world, who are not adapting to the new energies are being collected and relocated, and the cleansing will continue until a more emphatic peak, very soon. It is thus up to the federated ones on Earth, to maintain an always uplifting conduct, for your service will be even more appreciated when those who are still dormant finally begin to realize what is truly happening. They will seek answers, and you are being prepared now for this to be that aid in their personal tribulations. It cannot be denied that you have been awakening for quite some time, while many of these others will awaken at the last minute, which will be shocking for many of them. Leadership and politics. We know that many expect a word from us regarding the specific politics and leadership on your planet, but it is evident that the original plan for improvements and transformations on Earth does not rest in the hands of any leader of your world. We can assure you of that. The true leadership is still behind the scenes, and when they are authorized, they will step to the forefront. Many other leaders are on the front lines of alternative communication portals, transmitting reliable, instructive, and fraternal information. We know that you fear certain alliances, and defend your beliefs in governance organizations and institutions. It is not our place to comment on this aspect out of respect for your own free will and learning. But if we may speak about leadership, we offer this advice: observe how those in whom you have placed your trust treat those they consider enemies, or different. Likewise, observe whether they view the planet as a living being, or merely exploit its resources unscrupulously. Not much intuition is needed when actions speak for themselves. In general, everything is moving toward constant learning. And amidst all this, diplomacy and compassion are what will guide you away from the shadows of darkness. It goes without saying that you were never enemies of one another as a species, but they made you believe so, as it facilitated control. Thus, there is nothing left but to hold hands as one race, and one people, regardless of creed, ethnicity, or religion. Earth is advancing toward the unification of many aspects, and those in the most popular leadership positions in your world are preparing, as we have already mentioned, to abandon the experiment and, in some way, give up the game. They are fully aware that there is nothing more they can do to maintain the current dynamics, considering that our emissaries are literally observing their every step and action to prevent them from going much further. The greatest religious, food, financial, educational, and governmental structures are breathing their final moments, while Gaia herself prepares to bathe and cleanse herself of the darkness that has overshadowed her for the last millennia. The time of lit candles may return for a period when you will finally be able to look into each other's eyes once more, and exchange the natural humanitarian affection of your souls lost in recent decades amid the battles imposed by the dominant elites, who always understood they didn't need to create an army from scratch, but merely incite and trigger something within you, already activated by the traumas of being on Earth, amidst the challenges of ages. What they did not know, or chose to ignore, is that you possess something that has granted you this great mission and responsibility, the uniqueness of being especially resilient. In this regard, the game began to turn in favor of you, the incarnated federated ones, starting in 2012, when you achieved a leap and a broader understanding of things, even if not fully perceptible yet, though it will soon blossom. Maintain focus and trust that the plans for Earth are none other than ascension. Mission of the Federated owns many will still come who will create false narratives about the original plans, generating distractions and means to further confuse and disturb people. You, the Federated ones on the surface, have the mission to assist as you transition from the background to the forefront of the outlined plans where all those of good heart will benefit in this world. Earth is your home for now, and caring for it is the compass that can guide you while you still need to look to some current external leadership, as well as support it when it must take the necessary measures for its own good and collective life. Do not fear when you hear noises in the clouds, or even beneath the earth. Rather, be secure in your own conduct of love, which is what Gaia truly expects. So that, as healthy cells of this organism, you may act as agents of global healing at this moment. This is an official message from the Ashtar Command, speaking at this moment through Neva, our base in South America. The plans for ascension remain active, as originally set, and the rescues and relocations of souls continue at their base. Evidently, there is still much work to be done, and the way your commands of origin await their partners on the surface through your most loving and fraternal ways of being is demonstrated by the compassion of this waiting. Even though many have not yet awakened to the commitments they previously made, those already awake you, who read or hear us now carry that same compassion and waiting, and understanding that each follows their own rhythm. It is not your place to insist that such people understand you, or believe that you hold an absolute truth. Honoring and respecting others' timing through compassion is fundamental, as is being the inspiring examples for those around you. The plans for Earth proceed purely, and you are included, as those who will be contacted first when the moment is authorized. Thus, remain steadfast in your conduct and commitment to be neither more nor less, but simply be. Hear the voice of the Ashtar Command speaking through Neva at this moment. This is an official message, and we transmit it with much love, regardless of how we are received. Adonai. Pre-Eclipse energies and body stabilization. Beloved ones, many of you are already embodying the energies that planet Earth is now embracing from the eclipses, for they are already being formed in our heavens, even though we only see, from our human view, the final result, and from other sixth and seventh dimensional sources outside of our Earth's confines. As you co-create with these energies, you may feel old ones resurfacing, being pivotal to clear them before we can continue with the crystallization process in our physical bodies, as many of you are already moving into further ascensional stages during this transitional time. The Virgo eclipse frequencies are starting to profoundly impact our fascia, which, as you know, is the crystalline connective tissue that runs throughout the body. As the solar reconfiguration in our bodies continues, and we reach a higher level of purity, many of you will feel blockages in your fascia, if your inner energies are not yet balanced. Virgo is precisely about restoring our purity, by cleansing the areas of our body that are not aligned to a higher light, to who we are, and to the purpose of our existence on this plane. To integrate the current crystalline and solar plasmatic waves in our bodies, our fascia and nervous system need to be cleansed of any energetic corruption, such as non-benevolent astral influences, which are the most common ones, self-created ones due to unconscious nutrition, and other habits, and by habits I am also referring to lower thoughts and feelings, and by environmental distortions, and other anomalies. When we do not clearly know how to scan our bodies yet, and we need to obtain a response about what to work with at this time, asking our bodies directly is essential to obtain further direction on how to proceed. Ask your body, do I need to heal my fascia network? If the response is a yes, your body, as a pendulum, will respond in movements forward, from front to back. If the answer is negative, your body will remain static, or may spin in circles, or in other directions, which is why I first suggest asking questions whose answers you already know before asking the ones you wish to make. There are many other ways to know what we need to work with at this time of profound integration, for we know what we feel, and our personal stories. Many of you are empathic and telepathic, and your fascia is drained due to the integration of others' feelings or other challenging situations you experience as yours. Then you will need to daily work on yourself to clear your body of all that is not yours to experience, so you can integrate further energies. Doing dissociation exercises to distinguish your feelings from the ones you to integrate from others is also important to truly know what you really feel. For those doing grid work at this time or stabilization, remember that your crystalline system is connected to the Earth's grid one, and anything that the Earth experiences you will too, being one of the most common causes of fascia and nervous system destabilization during periods of massive integration and grid work. The stronger your connection is to your soul, and the stronger your fascia, the more you will allow illumined energies into your body. At a physical level, acupuncture works well with restoring the fascia, although if you too have it imbalanced due to trauma or other non-benevolent influences, then you need to expand this work on other areas. Energetically embodying the emerald ray first to heal it, and then the white ray will to help you to wash your entire fascia system, enabling it to restore its balance. After the eclipse, we will have a period of adaptation before entering into the Aries' next eclipse. For those of you resonating with retrogrades, this phase will too be a quiet one, astrologically speaking, supported by Mercury, Juno, Vesta, and Venus retrograde. For we are being assisted this month to rest, recalibrate, upgrade, and distill all that no longer serve us. Trust in your personal trajectory. Your soul knows what you need at every moment to heal, rejuvenate, expand, or manifest. The times are no longer the times our ego sets, but the ones our divinity orchestrates from within ourselves. Surrender to healing, clearing, or any other phase you may be at this time, for we cannot micromanage our bodies, or our reality at our human will. The more fragmented we are, the more fear, disempowerment, and confusion we will feel. The more soul-aligned we are, the more guidance, truth, and direction we will attain. We always have the choice and opportunity to redirect the course of our actions, remove all guilt, take responsibility for ourselves, our bodies, and our personal path, and create new, for we are always loved, supported, and helped to shift direction when we are ready. May you leave behind all limitations, and emerge as the sovereign being that you are, beloveds. Have a healing, loving, and blessed passage. With an infinite love. Natalia, Alba. Archangel Michael, facing opposition from beyond the veil. Blessings, beloved ones. It is wonderful to connect with you in these very important times. As your Mother Earth undergoes a profound transformation, she is adjusting her vibrations to align with the higher frequencies of the fifth dimension. This transition is a significant spiritual evolution that resonates deeply within each of you. The very essence of this shift is multifaceted, encompassing not only the environmental and physical changes that you are observing, but also the intricate spiritual awakening that is taking place within the hearts and minds of humanity. Many individuals are acutely aware of the great shift that is unfolding in these moments. It is happening now. You know this because you feel it. Many of you are experiencing a variety of sensations that may include heightened emotions, increased intuition, and a profound sense of interconnectedness and oneness. This collective awakening is a rising consciousness that is permeating your planet, urging humanity to evolve and embrace a more enlightened existence. As you collectively rise in frequency, you are invited to shed old paradigms, outdated beliefs, and limiting patterns that no longer serve your highest good. This transformative journey encourages each one of you to explore deeper aspects of your being, to foster compassion and understanding, and to cultivate a harmonious relationship with both yourselves and the world around you. However, amidst this uplifting transition, it is important to acknowledge that many beings who work diligently for the light are encountering formidable challenges. In these pivotal moments, they are often subjected to targeted attacks, facing opposition from forces that harbor ill intent. The dark entities that lurk beyond the veil are in a state of turmoil, desperately scrambling to pull you down into lower vibrations. You would know these beings as the demons of old. These forces may influence those around you, inciting negativity and discord, with the aim of creating chaos and disruption in your lives. Such attempts are designed to thwart your light work, to throw you off balance, and to impede your spiritual progress. It is crucial to recognize that these challenges are not merely personal struggles, but are part of a larger cosmic battle between the forces of light, that are here to implement divine will, and those who wish the destruction of humanity. This is where your role as beacons of light are vital. The interplay of these energies serves as a reminder that every action taken in the name of love and light can have a ripple effect throughout the universe. This context highlights the importance of resilience and determination in the face of adversity, as each trial can ultimately lead to greater strength and clarity on your spiritual path. In the light of these circumstances, it is essential to take special care in focusing your light towards these situations. Clearing your space, inner and outer, can help remove any negative entities attempting to disrupt your energies. This is not just a passive act, but an active engagement in your personal spiritual well-being, to shield you from any negative that surrounds you. Seek the assistance of your many angels, guides, and galactic families, who are ever ready to support you in your endeavors. Call upon the infinite source, the one true God, to envelop you in a protective shield that guards you against any harm or negativity. Your divine connection serves as a powerful source of strength and reassurance, reminding you that you are never alone in your journey. Understand that the entire multiverse is aligned in your favor, working in harmony to facilitate your growth and well-being. As you navigate these turbulent waters, trust in the wonders that the universe can manifest on your behalf, and remain steadfast in your commitment to shine your light brightly, despite the challenges that may arise. Embrace practices such as meditation, visualization, and affirmations to strengthen your connection with the divine, and to amplify your inner light. By doing so, you not only fortify your own energy, but also contribute to the collective healing and elevation of consciousness that is so desperately needed during this time of transformation. Remember, every moment spent in alignment with your true essence is a step towards the realization of a more loving, compassionate, and unified existence for all. In these precious times, know that God has already placed a shield around those of the light. Do not fear, for you are greatly protected and loved for your service to the divine. Always remember that each moment is an opportunity for transformation, leading you toward alignment with the oneness of God. I love you, and I am always with you. I am Archangel Michael. The energies are amping up to unprecedented heights. I was asked to go to a certain place this weekend, and when I got to this place, a very sacred, power place, linking to the crystal pyramids, the crystalline energy grids, the lightning rod, the tuning fork, and the winged rod of power of planet Earth, I was amazed at how the energies fields had amped up since I last visited there. I was also shown what it is that is causing this, and how this is indeed now pushing the entire energy systems into the 7th to 9th dimensional frequency band of the first creation, Elysium, and the Lion Kingdom. I was shown what is awakening. And what is awakening at full throttle is what has been purposefully closed off and shut down when Elysium and the Lion Kingdom, linking later Avalon, Lemuria, and Mu all 7th dimensional, and now being awakened again. In being shown how the pyramids were pulsating with energy for such extremely high power, and how the new Earth was literally becoming as one with the original 7th dimensional power pyramids and grids of the old Earth, it was lifting the whole into a much higher vibrational frequency band, which is way off the charts of anything we are experienced before. Today I was asked to go back again there, and the energies were even higher, and I was shown even more. I was tuning into a vast pyramid complex which were so incredibly beautiful and aquamarine with silver. I was told these have been fully activated again, and were programmed to do so, with the advent of the new Earth, new Golden Age, and the Age of Aquarius. There was far more there which I was witnessing and working with, but words fail. This is so powerful, and so incredibly high technology, way beyond anything known here on Earth. that I was told that with the energy released from the sun flares and the seventh central sun of illumination, plus the pyramids on Sirius, into which these are all plugged in, as in the beginning, the split between the old and new will become a complete splitting apart. It means that souls will shift now into much higher dimensional frequency bands, each one to the degree they can handle this. Some will simply not be able to handle it, and some will choose to remain in the old earth, and will disintegrate with her. This does not mean that they cannot wake up. Of course they can any time they choose. Not one soul has ever lost, as my higher guides always tell me. They will eventually just go to a newborn planet, and then will need to go through the whole evolutionary process again. Every soul is divine in truth. Some just choose to experience the deepest darkness, and that is their own free will choice. In truth, every soul, at the core, is pure divine light, love, and power. I am finding this incredibly exciting, for it means that for the first time ever, we have the opportunity to now allow ourselves to be totally transfigured into the highest soul self, the truth of who and what we are in truth, and be rejuvenated, regenerated, and newly born into our new solar crystalline light bodies, so that we can anchor in the new golden age, with love, through love, and in unity and harmony, always working together to the highest good of all. I was shown the communities of light coming together, working together, as we finally transcend the divisions, the duality, and separation within us, so that we in wholeness we can all be whole again. Yes, the rainbow tribes are gathering, and the new rainbow seventh root trace, for the new earth and new golden age. What I witnessed today, and what I was shown, I cannot yet find words for, but I will share this as soon as I can do so. How immensely blessed we are to be here, to be able to not only experience all of this, but also to be able to ascend into the new golden age. What joy and what celebration galactically, universally, and multi-universally. Rejoice. We are transforming, transmuting, transfiguring at the highest degrees. Source: arrayoflight.com. The other videos are in the English video playlist. Help me spread the light. Click like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.